Hey everyone, how you doing? I'm playing a bit of Black Ops 3. That's right. Or I could be playing Infinity Warfare. They seem to be the same game to me. This is Nuketown, as you all know, very popular map with, well, tryhards, I guess. People like a bit of speed in the game, and it's one of my favourite maps. It can be really, really challenging and fun at the same time. Challenging if you're doing badly. This wasn't too bad a game for me. It was pretty awful, to tell you the truth. But it wasn't one of my worst. It wasn't one of my best. My son is much better at me than this game. In fact, he's frighteningly good. And I'll be uploading some of his gameplay very, very soon. Now, the thing that bothers me about the Call of Duty games is it's not really boots on the ground. I mean, to me, it's kind of a really fast, frenetic version of a CoD game. And that's cool if you're young and you've got the eyesight of a young man and you have the reflexes of a tiger. But me, I'm getting old now. I'm near wheelchair age, and I'm not really enjoying the game as much as I used to. I mean, World at War was one of my favourite games. I'd like to see it return to that, you know. You don't need to slide and all that, you know, as long as you can flank people, avoid corner campers, then that's great. Yep, corner campers do still irritate the fuck out of me. This game, despite its merits, does have a few flaws, but it's not a fucked up game. It's fun to play. I prefer it to Infinity Warfare. I mean, I didn't really dig it that much, but it just seemed to be the same bloody engine to me. And that's what I hate. I really do want to see boots on the ground again. A new engine. I guess I'd like to see an end to microtransactions, but that'll never happen because Activision needs the money. Well, I think they need the money, but they don't give a damn about the fan base, really. They're trying everything to keep the fan base happy. More importantly, I think what would keep us old gamers back would be boots on the ground, a more historical Call of Duty, really. I mean, I'm just fed up with jumping around, sliding, which has to be the most irritating thing ever. You're about to get a guy or flank him, and he slides well ahead of you, and you're there in your Zimmer frame trying to keep up with these young kids, high on sugar, who just seem to zip round the map and have actually learned all the moves and everything. And although I'm not too shabby myself, there are games where I feel like I'm well outclassed. There used to be a time when I could kick anyone's ass at Call of Duty, but I don't know, maybe it's age, my eyesight, just life in general. I mean, I'm a father to 5 kids, a 6th on the way. I don't have a lot of time to game. I don't have a lot of time to learn new games, to tell the truth, or spend a lot of time in them. You know, I do need to invest a hell of a lot more hours into playing the games that I like, but I just don't have the time. When a game like, say, For Honor comes out, and you have to learn all these new moves and defense moves, attack moves, you just go, wow, can't I just play something simpler, you know, has more fun? And I just go back to the old games, you know, which isn't a bad thing. I mean, I'll talk more of that in the next video on Call of Duty, and I'll just explain why the old games were better and that they could learn a lot from the old games and implement them in the new, because we shouldn't be afraid to go back to basics. We should be braver to play games that don't offer as much customization and rewards, because at the end of the day it's all about the maps, the graphics, the gameplay itself. Is it addicting? I mean, For Honor is addictive gameplay, but it has a steep learning curve. I know a few of you will go, pfft. But for me, an old fart like me, it is a steep learning curve. Now, I hope the new Call of Duty will be boots on the ground, as I'm sure it will be. In fact, I'm 100% sure it will be. I also wish for vehicles. We need vehicles in a Call of Duty game. Proper ones, not these flying in air shit, futuristic birds that you see on the 100. It's not what I want to see in a Call of Duty. We've had enough of this future stuff, but I hope this time they've learnt a lesson and that people are getting tired of futuristic shit. You can't keep repeating the same game. You have to take a chance, and it's the companies that take a chance that usually win out and get a new fan base. And yeah, I think if they do something really brave and really kind of original, they'll do well, and that's what I want.